This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Lila Carter.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a nonprofit organization dedicated to mental health and wellness through participation in yoga? One might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Angelica Daniele, with Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh. Angelica, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. We're excited to learn all about you and your business. So please tell us about your organization.
Yes, so Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh is a nonprofit organization. We were founded in 2022, and we use the yogic system to help combat mental challenges, spiritual unrest, and that is through the use of yoga, through energy work, through traditional talk therapy, and through immersive experiences such as weekend retreats and other special events.
Excellent. How did you get into this business?
I've been a yoga practitioner for almost 20 years. I've been teaching for almost 10. And I pursued my master's in psychology several years ago. And I specifically was focusing on addiction and substance use recovery. But really, everybody is in recovery from something, regardless if that is with an item or an event. And so I have always believed in the power of yoga and how it puts you on a path to self-awareness and self-mastery. And so I've just merged my two worlds together to create this umbrella organization where I can offer all of these services.
I think that's lovely. So is there any myth or misconception in your industry that you'd like to address today?
I think the mental health industry in general has a lot of unrest underneath of it. I personally am somebody that does not focus on diagnosing and creating barriers to entry if you need care. I am more about focusing on the person in the present moment and solutions, and making sure that people have circumstances and resources that they can use to transform their lives rather than sit with the same problems over and over and over again. My goal is to help people pass through their challenges through the services I offer and lead healthier and happier lives.
Yeah, that's absolutely critical for someone who feels like they're stuck in what they're going through to get to the other side of things. So as we know that marketing is the heart of every business, who are your target customers and how are you attracting them to Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh?
So my partner, Zeb Humison, and I own 3 yoga schools in Pittsburgh, Yoga Factory in Lawrenceville and Squirrel Hill, as well as Yoga Hive. I have a lot of people that are attracted through the yoga schools that we have and being in that part of the community. I also attract a lot of people that are seeking alternative methods to feel better, to heal, that are outside of the traditional AA system or going and seeing a therapist at an office. I house everything at our schools. And so it's a very welcoming and communal environment that's surrounded by health and wellness 24/7. There's energy coming in and out of this school all the time that's very positive and uplifting. So the people that I attract are the people that are looking to change. They can be anywhere from young adults to older adults, from any walk of life, but really people that are looking for transformation.
It's amazing. So have you ever thought about possibly doing your own podcast to reach these people?
I actually have my own YouTube channel. So I do a Mindful Monday tip every single Monday, and that will launch on my YouTube channel. You can follow that at Yoga Recovery PGH. So not necessarily a podcast, but as close as we're going to get.
Very cool. So outside of work, what else do you do for fun?
I've been a dancer my entire life. And so that's still a big part of my recreational life, the little that I have these days. And of course, I practice yoga every day. And other than that, I love traveling. I love being with my partner, and just being part of our community.
Very good. Is there one kind of dance that you love in particular?
I've been mostly a contemporary dancer my whole life, so that calls to me the most.
Yeah, I love lyrical dance. It's so special. So, all right. So, Angelica, please tell our listeners one thing that they should remember about Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh is based in the belief that there is nothing wrong with you, that you are perfect just as you are. And so whatever challenge you're going through right now is temporary, and it's just a part of your experience. It's not a part of you. And so we're here to remember that we are separate, unique, and perfect souls just as we are, and that the circumstances around us can all be dealt with in a healthy and holistic way. So I hope to see many people use our services in that vein.
I love that. You're kind of like catalyzing their brokenness or what they perceive as brokenness and breaking them out of that mental bondage through what you do.
Exactly.
So how can our listeners learn more about Yoga Recovery Pittsburgh?
Yeah, of course. My website's always best, www.yogarecoverypgh.com. I already mentioned my YouTube channel. The handle is at Yoga Recovery PGH. That is the same handle for our Facebook and our Instagram page, where we post a lot of information there. You can also get to us from Yoga Factory's page. We host classes at our Lawrenceville location, twice a month, and they are always donation-based. It's a great way to get a sense of how our organization operates and our values and our philosophy. So everybody's welcome.
Very good. Well, Angelica, I really appreciate your time today and having you as a guest on the show. We wish you and your organization the best moving forward.
Yes, thank you so much.